I really feel like what this past year has shown us is that even the best personal, organizational leadership skills are not enough to lead the church faithfully in a tumultuous world. Innovative ways of thinking and creative solutions are needed for sure by the church and by the world, but they are not enough.
Yeah.
I think this year we've seen that we're not smart enough. We're smart, but we're not smart enough.
Yeah.
We're not adaptive enough. We're not creative enough to be able to face all the unknown things, challenges, obstacles, pain, disasters in a rapidly changing world. So I've been thinking about this, and I think kind of like what David is saying. I think what we need more than ever is to be grounded. Uh, it feels kind of counterintuitive because we think about being agile, being flexible, being nimble and being able to pivot. But I think in order to do that well, we actually need to be grounded so that no matter what comes at us, we're not swept away by the whirlwind of chaos or lose a sense of who we are in Christ.
Yeah.
But that we're able to press through and be daily conformed to his image. And so I think in order to do that, in order to be grounded, I think it begins by creating space in our lives. And I think this is where I relate to David's idea. We have to create space in our lives so that we can find ourselves grounded and focus on the few good things that we really must do. And so personally for me, instead of coming at it from what kinds of qualities, leadership qualities do we need today, I've actually found myself in this season finding this incredible comfort and strength in the old spiritual practices. So practices like prayer, fasting, lament, gratitude, Sabbath, hospitality, or advocacy. These are simple things that we have kind of said, they're kind of old. We've done that. But I think in order to face the future, it's not we don't it's innovation is great, but I think we have to hold innovation and are called to be creative and to be curious with this other aspect of that call, which is to be grounded and to keep on doing the things that we used to do, the things that are important. And so I find myself in this season having to declutter my life, open up space so that I can turn to God and turn to others. And so my church in this season has really been helping me to do that. And we're going through just resources of doing these kinds of engaging these spiritual practices right now. So I would say those kinds of practices that nurture hope and anticipation and readiness to engage God's mission in the world, I think really helps us to lean into the future.